Hello everybody and welcome to the first video of 2024, where better to start than with zombie games, because near the end of 2023, I got my holidays off from work, started doing some zombie games. I did buy Dead Space, which, could be influenced this game, but it really wasn't. I was already playing a different one that got really addictive, and I saw Dead Space Remake for a really cheap price and thought, yeah, I'll buy it. So let's go on to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 15 best zombie games of all time, in my opinion. I'm going to start off with one that a lot of people might have forgotten even exists. That is 7 Days to Die. So what is 7 Days to Die? Well, you have 7 days to build a house, to survive, and you have 7 days to make sure you don't die. That's pretty much it. Okay, so a bit more honest. It has a bit of Minecraft elements here, which is true. It's got building, base building, got lots of items you could buy, like you can make stuff like fridges and stuff. Should mention it's been a while since I played this game. The last time I played it was 2016. Yeah, about 2016, and I loved it. I struggled, couldn't get past day 3. But the point is, it's a great game that deserves more love. Hopefully 2024 could give it more love, as it is one of the greatest games ever. Not greatest games ever, greatest zombie games. And I want to say that it's a great zombie game idea. Like when it first came out, it had issues. A lot of the issues have been patched, but a lot of good stuff. I don't believe the creators are focusing on this anymore, which kind of sucks, but it's still a good game. I recommend getting it. Now, on to number 14. I'm going to classify this as the grandfather of all zombie games. I think. Would this be the grandfather of all zombie games? Probably. We're talking about Resident Evil, or as the game would say,
Resident Evil.
Evil is in 1996. Holy shit, that's old. I feel old. Released for the PlayStation by Capcom on the PlayStation, and I believe the N64. I'm not too sure, but this pretty much inspired modern horror games and modern zombie games. Why am I saying this inspired them? Because let's be honest. What can we expect about this game? It's not okay. The original, yeah. For the time, you can't deny how great the graphics look. Even I'll admit, it still looks really good. Controls, pretty bad, but it's the time. And I remember when I was I think I was 7, I was at a mate's house, and he showed me this game, and I had nightmares for weeks. Yeah, nightmares for quite a while after watching this. Watching him play the game, because I never played it. I wasn't big on horror when I was a young lad. Now I'm older, more onto it. But yeah, it's one of the greatest zombie games ever. Not really inspired the zombie genre, but really pushed it into gear. Probably controversial will be number 14, but I've got my reasons. You can agree or disagree, I don't care. Next is Left 4 Dead 2. So Left 4 Dead 2 is basically first-person shooter zombies. Now, like most zombie games, this one, on screen at a time, I think you get roughly 20 to 30 zombies at a time, hordes. So you get tons of zombies chasing you at once. Even different variants, like mutated ones. Real fun. And I'm putting number 2 here over number 1 for the pure sake of you get all the maps in number 2, as I believe DLC. And this game is great for co-op. I did it at my 18th, funny enough. Some mates who stayed behind. We were drunk as a skunk playing this game. It was a lot of fun. Definitely got to go back and play this game again. Definitely needs a third one, actually. What is a reboot? I think that's what Back 4 Blood was meant to be. Is Back 4 Blood meant to be a reboot? I don't know. Even the multiplayer we played as zombies was really cool. Because I remember playing a bit of... This was mainly the first one. I played a lot of the zombies. I was like a smoker, hunter, and shit like that. I was doing so good. Now we're on to its competitor. At least at the time was a good competitor of it. At number 14. 14, you fucking idiot. It's number 12. At number 12 is Dead Rising 1. Now, I love the Dead Rising franchise. I have a friend who we used to talk about this game on a daily basis, as it's it is a great game. It deserves everything it gets. Yes, the sequels are better. Like the second game, you have a paddle saw. The third game, you have a car. The fourth game is really fun. There's a mech suit. I'll defend the fourth game. I'm going to defend the fourth game at all costs, but it's not on this list. But this is because it started that franchise. Look, instead of getting hordes of zombies chasing you, you get hundreds of zombies on screen at once. I think the first game, the max amount was about 50. The second game, there was definitely 100. While the third game, I believe it was in the thousands. Like, the original pushed the Xbox 360. My Xbox 360 heats up a bit while playing it. While the other one just works fine on my one. But why is it so low on the list? Because in my opinion, there are better zombie games. Let's go on to the next one. Number 11 is Dying Light 1. I prefer this one over the second one. This was the first game I got on my Xbox when I got my Xbox One. First game I got for it. Because it came with my Xbox One as a bundle. And this game does two things different to other zombie games. First, parkour. Parkour is amazing. I can't explain how good the parkour is in this game. You have to play it. Just go play it again and come back. You're back? Good. The parkour is just brilliant in all aspects. Absolutely brilliant. Like, what else can there be? It's brilliant. Also, when you hit zombies, it does feel like you've actually got to hit them multiple times to kill. And the main gimmick of this game, find my copy of it, which I can't find. Can't find the case at least. Like it says on there, good night and good luck. Nighttime is terrifying. I'll say that again. Going out in this game at night is pretty much a suicide attempt. Because you've got to be very, very, very careful for volatiles. Now, second game, you kind of have to do more night stuff. While this game was more like, you don't have to, it's up to you. And I remember I think everyone remembers the first time seeing a volatile at night. That hits hard. Still does to this day. Now, on to the next one. Number 10. Stubs the Zombie Rebel Without a Pulse. What can be said about this game? Well, you play as a zombie called Stubs, and he is a rebel without a pulse. And it has a remake. Was it a remake? Yeah, I think it was a remake. I like this game mainly because of the gimmick. You play as a zombie. I think that is amazing. That's pretty much why I love this game, because you do just play as a zombie. I'm sorry, nothing can really beat that. That's all I can think about this game, okay? Shut up! Number 9. Now, funny enough, this game, I believe, is getting a remake. Or remaster, one or two. I'm not too sure. But number 9 is Lollipop Chainsaw. Why, in practically every zombie game, zombies are just a massive threat, and you gotta be careful to survive. This game, it's just like... the zombies. Okay, I'll deal with them. So Juliet just deals with them. That's pretty much the best way to describe this game. It's just the zombies. They're a nuisance. Okay, let's clean it up. And the bosses, oh my god. I have to spoil it. The final boss is a giant zombie Elvis. And that is the greatest thing ever. And I think that should be enough to get you to buy this game. Number 8. This is controversial. I don't care. Project Zomboid. Now, I need to get back into this game properly. Why haven't I got back into this game? I don't know. A little bit. I need to get back into it more, because I did play a decent amount of it when it first came out. I remember in school when it came out, a lot of kids were playing it in library during lunch. And people were talking about it, so I'm like, okay. So I started playing a bit of it. Didn't get too far. I got like an hour. Then I stopped playing. And it has changed a lot. I'm mainly putting it here because of a friend saying it's one of the greatest zombie games ever. And it kind of is with what you do. Like survival and shit. Now, on to number 7. So, how many DLCs become a standalone game because they're that popular? Not many. And just for that, you should know this video. Number 7 is Undead Nightmare. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Now, it is DLC, and I actually have the box the fucking game in a case. You can hear that, probably not. But because I have this in case, because it's just amazing. I rented this, just went around killing zombies, and that was it. Then I bought the game, did the same thing, just go around and kill zombies, never beat it. I've never beaten the original Red Dead Redemption, but like this one I've never beaten, because all I do is go around killing zombies. Like the Sasquatch minigame, kill Sasquatch. Yeah, then you have, give me a second, bit of shit stuck in my throat. After you kill Sasquatch, you get other stuff, like you got a Chupacabra, and a unicorn, and the 4 mythical horses, which I one day will actually sit down and fully beat this game, because I did enjoy it. A lot of people are asking for a second, which will probably never happen, which really sucks. Now, number 6. This game inspired the entire list. Number 6 is State of Decay. Now, I haven't played the second, I've only played the first. When I first played it, I hated it. I didn't like it. Then when I went back to it, I fully understand how it works. It's brilliant. Like, your character, after a bit, gets tired and stamina and health go down and stay down till you, like, swap out or stop playing for a bit. That is amazing. Because, like, real life, you go out, you look for stuff, and you just get tired, you can't do anything anymore, and it's like, I'm so tired. But now, it's just, yeah, what can be said? The fact that you go out there, you don't have any weapons, you got to go out, look for weapons, you got to make sure your people stay happy, you got hordes. When you go looking for stuff, you got, like, barricade. This game's amazing. It has the great concept. Like, number 2 probably does better, but I haven't played number 2, so I've got no opinion. But it has it there. It has the potential to be an amazing perfection zombie game. It's an arcade game, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it has the potential to be one of the best zombie games ever. Number 5. I have never done this, but I've mid-swapped number 5. It was originally a different game, but I have to change it for this reason. So number 5 is Sunset Overdrive, for a few reasons. Now, first off, this is a zombie game. It's on Ricky. It says here, Sunset Overdrive is a game, third-person shooter, 3D platformer, open-world zombie action-adventure alien. Now, why is this game amazing? First off, there's like probably proper parkour, but it's got the old, pretty much, it's to an extent, I would say it's Tony Hawk's a skateboarder game. As a skateboarder game, as a zombie game. Because it kind of is. Because you go around, you like just grind. Because if you stand still, kill stuff, you die. You gotta grind, jump and shit. It's just amazing to go around doing all that. And also, I'm gonna send this video to my friend. He probably won't watch the whole thing. I'll tell him just to skip to this part. This is now my friend. He's a Nintendo fanboy, mixed with a PlayStation fanboy. He hates Microsoft and Xbox with a burning passion. But this is the only game he wants an Xbox to play. And honestly, this game makes sense because it's absolutely brilliant. What else can you say about this game besides that it's, yeah. Now, number 4, which was originally... That's good. Yeah, number 4 was usually number 5. Number 4 is Dead Island Riptide. Now, when Dead Island first came out, I never got the game. For like 7 months. I used to watch YouTube videos of it and hide under the covers because I was scared. Then I played the first one. I loved it. It has a lot of issues though. Not game breaking, but just, yeah, a lot of issues. And this game came out and fixed, I'm saying, Riptide fixed all the issues. Biggest being, you're now in a proper tsunami type, like cyclone sort of thing. The weather constantly changes and does kind of change how you got to move. Not really, but it acts like it does. Multiplayer is better because I used to play a lot this game with a friend. I think we beat the game twice together. Maybe we didn't beat it together, but I think we did. I can't remember. But I remember when I first played this game. I got this game 2 days after it came out. I legit, there was like a boss, I was a butcher, and I remember from the first game, them being paying. The guy joined my game, sent me a message saying, "Do you have a gun?" I said no, and he left. This game, Riptide is what Dead Island set out to be. Now, nothing against Dead Island 2. I think Dead Island 2, like Dead Rising 4, is amazing. But it didn't keep the same theme. Gritty. That's what Dead Island was good at. It was real gritty. The whole atmosphere was gritty. While Dead Island 2 just went, like, a bit more on the happy side. I still love this game and really do want to replay it. Before the Xbox Live server shut down, I've got to buy the DLC and shit for this sort of a game. Maybe even try to get some of the achievements. Future video, probably. Now, number 3. Now, up to this point, I'm going to say there's a lot of the story has been pretty, like, it's been good. Not really many sad moments. I wouldn't know too much about Stubs long as I've never beaten it. The only real sad, probably to an extent sad, would be Dying Light. But this next one, the whole thing is 100%. Like, it's a great zombie game, but the story is what brings you in. And that is The Walking Dead Telltale Season 1. I know it's based on the comics. Never read the comics, so I played the game. I loved it, and I played it recently. Saw on TikTok. And I think YouTube Shorts where I had that thing of duck. Yeah. Like, what makes this game better than most other zombie games is the decisions you make. Like, when you first leave your character Lee, he's on his way to jail. Then you get out and you save Clementine, to which you get a few answers. Like, a few things that aren't said to people you meet. In my opinion, the only one that should never cross your mind is a complete stranger. Like, neighbor, babysitter, are realistic. Like, you'll be like, yeah, your neighbor, watching over the kid. Babysitter, that's fair. Maybe a family friend. And, like, even leading up to the end where, fuck this thing about, I legit can't go. It's just, it's so sad. It's brilliant. The Walking Dead Telltale Season 1, like, I've only played Season 2. I've not played any of the other ones besides Season 1 Season 2. But, like, the thing is that all of them are brilliant in their own right. And I'm just going to keep talking about it, so we're going to go on to number 2. Number 2 got a TV series based on it. The Last of Us. Now, they're technically called Infected. But they're zombies. Yes, they're zombies. A different kind of zombie. Now, this game... what can we describe about Dead? Now, what can you say about The Last of Us that hasn't been said before? I'm going to say it. It's about a father and daughter. Even though Joel and Ellie aren't father and daughter, they become that father and daughter. Like, how do I say it? Joel, spoiler one, if you haven't played the first game, loses his child very, very, very early on. And throughout the whole time just hates himself. And later gets put with Ellie. And he makes it clear he does not want to try to form an attachment with her. Because that means attachment to another daughter, which he does anyway. If you haven't beat the game, that's your fault. He gains a big attachment to her and treats her as another daughter. That's a lot later in the story. You see them both change. Like, Ellie, a bit of a rugged kid, thinks she'd do anything. Then there's a situation like she gets kidnapped and Joel saves her. She just goes like often Joel just goes full parent mode and does what a parent does. I can't describe this game to anyone. Just play the game and watch TV series. TV series is really good, I'm not gonna lie. I need to finish watching it. And I really don't fully understand that. So, Ellie's mum was pregnant with her when she got infected, so that makes her immune. I don't get that. That's just me, is I don't get it. Number 1. Number 1, probably be controversial. But I don't care. It has two concepts that I love. Number 1 is Zombie or Zombie U. I call it Zombie because it's easy to pronounce. Easy to say. Now, what makes this game great? I said 2 things, but it's actually 3. First, the zombies feel like real zombies. Like, you can't just hit them once, twice, they're dead. You've got to hit them a decent amount to kill them. You've got to hit at least 3-4 times to really kill them. Second being, if you're playing a character, you get bit, you're dead. You don't just become another character, you die. Third, and most importantly, is when you have your gamepad, say you want to move something in your inventory or maybe make some inventory space, you've got to look down, and you've got to okay, I've got to move this, but the game still runs above you on TV, so you've got to be constantly looking up and down, make sure everything is safe. I think that is just absolutely brilliant. And that's my list of the best zombie games. Now, I have a few honorable mentions. Well, mainly two. That being Dead Space. Yes, the whole thing is pretty much zombies in space. In my opinion, they're not zombies. This is my opinion. And another one, I'm saying Halo Combat Evolved. Even though zombies come halfway through the game, or the Flood, which pretty much are zombies, they're both more of alien origin. Same as 20th Century Sons of Overdrive. But I don't, my list, my opinion, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. A like button, subscribe, comment down below, like on Facebook and Twitch, all linked in the description. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.